Okay, we're looking at these two matchups right here. This one will be in the next video, but this is how to bet or to be on a game that is the home team, either in the in-game or in the second half, when you're not too sure about how the team is going to start due to it being so lopsided, because it seems like it favors one side, whereas for this case with Tulane, it looked like it was going to be a lopsided game because Tulane hasn't had a quality win yet, and they just went into conference play. Okay, so going into conference play as a 1-3 team, it's kind of hard to figure out whether or not this team is going to start really well. So that's why you would wait and take the in-game. Okay, and the way you do that is by following the game and seeing how they respond as they start. Okay, so first, to break this down, why would Tulane have incentive to win this game? Well, Memphis just won a game on the road against South Alabama. Okay, they were 31-point favorites, and they went into the fourth quarter against that team only up by 4 points. Okay, so there's incentive for Tulane to win this game. Now, Tulane, it's a bigger deal for Tulane because Tulane, in their last game, they got blown out by Ohio State 49-6. Okay, and they haven't had a quality win yet. If you look at their schedule, they lost to Ohio State, obviously. Then they lost to UAB. They lost to Wake Forest, and their only win was against Nicholls State, which is not even a D1 team. Okay, so this team is still searching for their first win, and they go into conference play against Memphis. Okay, all these other teams were non-conference. Now, 14.5-point favorites or underdogs against Memphis. Okay, Memphis is on the road. Now, why would Tulane win this game 40-24? Well, as I said here, they're still searching for a win. Memphis came off of a win, but they only went to the fourth quarter up 4 points. Okay, so Memphis might have a letdown in this game. Okay, so it's very hard to trust a team, though, that's 1-3 going into conference play. So if you look at the box score here and you look at how this game progressed, let's go to the box score. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so with a minute, here we go. Tulane scores the first touchdown, 7-0, okay, with 9:16. All right, so that's a good sign for Tulane. You still don't bet them in the in-game yet because it's only one response and it's only the first touchdown of the game, okay? Now, Memphis comes back and responds, okay? Memphis ties this game up very quickly, 7-7 now. Okay, so now this is a time where you would see if Tulane responds in this game, okay, which they did. With 5:40 left in the first quarter, they went up 14-7. Okay, so at this point right here, since Tulane responded twice and they're in tune to this game, Tulane went for it on 4th and 1, I believe, and they got like a 50-yard touchdown on a 4th and 1 from midfield. All right, so this is the point where you would bet on Tulane, and it would be plus 6.5 or plus 7 at that point, even with this lead here with Tulane, because Memphis is a 14.5-point favorite on the road, so it's going to be half of what this is. So you're obviously going to be losing some value here, but that's the chance you take when you wait to see if this team's going to respond, and they definitely showed it because they got an early touchdown. Memphis tied this game, and then Tulane responded. That's a sign right there. You take this team in game at this point, okay? At the half, Tulane was up 17-7, so they scored 3 more points after that. And then, as you see here, Memphis obviously got a touchdown after the first half, but you see here they got no closer than 3 points, and then it became a rout after that. They took out the starting quarterback for Tulane for a few possessions, and it still became a rout. Okay, so this is how you pick up these easy wins here. Okay, you still have to break down these matchups. The main thing was that Tulane was focused and searching for a quality win here. They haven't had it yet. They're a 1-3 team in non-conference. They finally go into conference play. They're at home. Okay, you see no other reason for Tulane not to want to compete in this game. Okay, but like I said, it's very hard to trust a 1-3 team. That's why you wait. Okay, and they definitely responded twice by taking the lead twice in that game. So that's the key. When after they respond twice, that's when you want to take them on the in game. Okay, so you could have taken them on the money line as well at plus 292, plus 300 when they had that 14-7 lead. So that's going to do it for this video. I'll be breaking down this Colorado UCLA game. As you see here, it didn't really have much line movement here. This was a matter of just knowing the situation at hand. So I'll be back with another video. So comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you then.